Welcome to Round Roanoke, seen exclusively on Cox 9. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter Wade. On Round Roanoke, we tell you what's happening in the Roanoke Valley so you can go and be a part of it. For instance, you can get all dolled up and spend an evening with the animals at Mill Mountain Zoo. Lisa Yule, Director of Public Relations, Marketing, and Development at Mill Mountain Zoo, is here to tell us about the Zoo Do and Summer Nights at the Zoo. Thank you for coming in today, Lisa.
Thank you for having me.
Can you start off by telling us a little bit about the zoo and specifically what exhibits you have?
Absolutely. The zoo includes about 86 different species of animals, 8 of which are endangered. So I think that's something that people don't realize about Mill Mountain Zoo. We're located on the top of Mill Mountain next to the Star, so it's a perfect climate for some of our Southeast Asian animals that we keep at the zoo, including the snow leopard, which is one of our most popular, Boris, and he's still there and doing very well. But what we do there is mainly focus on the conservation of animals, so we're a part of international and national breeding programs for our endangered species.
Sounds great. Some interesting animals up there. Now, I know there are different types of zoos. What is the purpose of Mill Mountain Zoo?
Well, our purpose is conservation of animals. We are AZA accredited, which means we do need to be a part of these breeding programs. Most of the animals that we do have are from Southeast Asia, and mainly that's because of the climate. We're one of the 3 zoos in the country that is actually located on the top of the mountain, so Southeast Asia is a perfect, climate for our, our animals, and a very good place for them to be. They enjoy the winters, they enjoy the summers. So as far as operating with these animals, it's a lot easier.
So you bring some interesting animals that people probably otherwise wouldn't be able to see.
They wouldn't be able to see unless they traveled or went to another climate that was similar than ours. So the red pandas, which you'll see, they love the winter. They're out there and enjoying it. And a lot of people question, with the winter that we had this year, how did your animals do? They loved it. We, on the other hand, were, we were a little cold and we had to shovel ourselves out, but they enjoyed being in the snow, and actually they're the most active in the winter during the day.
Oh, good. Well, that's good to know. As with most nonprofit organizations, you all also need to raise money.
We do.
You have a fundraiser coming up.
Zoo Do.
Great.
It's our annual fundraiser.
Okay.
It's July 30th this year, which is a Friday evening, starting at 6:30. Last call is about 9:30. And what we're doing this year is we have a shuttle service that's going to pick people up from Market Square, which is a little different. And 202 Market has been a great supporter of us, and they're going to pick people up outside of 202, bring them to Zoo Do, and then 202 is inviting people back for a post-Zoo Do party, which will be exciting. But we have great sponsors this year. We have Wells Fargo, which has been a very loyal supporter of ours, BB&T, but we also have 202 Market, Blues Barbecue, Table 50, Meze Cafe, and Blue 5, who will all be at Zoo Do donating some of their items and showing us what's new on their menu or just different items you can try at the restaurant. So
Great.
We're very excited about that.
Sounds like fun. Now, who can go to Zoo Do? Because I'm assuming it's not for the kids, but more for adults.
It's not for the kids. It is typically a 21 and older event. We will allow people that are not 21 to come, but you'll have a special wristband so that we can identify you.
Okay.
But the music is Megan McCormick this year, who's Reco music label. She just signed on, great new artist. And also Monkey Fuzz will be playing for the dance party, the late night. So
Good.
We're very excited about that. And also Blacksburg Brewing Company, which is a very new company, and they'll be up there with some of their beverages. So we're excited about that.
That's very exciting.
Tickets are only $40, so it's
Okay.
very reasonable, and that will include, of course, the food and a complimentary drink ticket and shuttle service.
And where do you get tickets?
Tickets can be purchased at the zoo. They can call me at 343-3241 and get them over the phone, and we'll also be selling them at 202 that evening. So if you're not sure what your plans are, you can go to 202 and have a drink and then purchase tickets and come visit us.
Okay, great. Now, another event, or perhaps a series of events, Summer Nights at the Zoo?
Yes, that's new this year, and the reason we started that is in discussion with member 1, we talked about how most of our animals are nocturnal. So in the summer, biggest complaint of people is they go there and the red pandas are sleeping, or Boris is sleeping, or snow leopard, and they want to see them when they're active. So early mornings or late evenings, and we understand families have to work, so every Thursday night in the summer, we're open until 8 p.m.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Now, our viewers can become members of the zoo and provide
Absolutely.
support to you all. What are benefits to being a member?
Well, of course, you get free admission to our zoo for 12 months, but the other benefit is you get a discount or free admission to other AZA accredited zoos. that's a huge benefit that I think a lot of people can take advantage of when they go and travel. And it's not just zoos, it's also aquariums. So if you enjoy going to see aquariums, if you're going to Florida, if you're going to any of these places, you'll be able to get a discounted admission on their admission ticket.
And if people are curious about those, they can access a list?
They can access the list. It is online. You can also purchase your membership online.
Okay.
And we have special events for families all year round. And also Breakfast with the Animals. It's an early morning event. It's the third Saturday of every month. And you can come in again early morning when the animals are active, but watch us how we get the animals prepared for their day by having them hunt for their food, and actually they're the most playful. So it's a great time. You can have breakfast and watch the animals have their breakfast. But you know, that's another benefit to members, is that's free to members.
Okay. Great. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot going on at the zoo, really good things happening.
Yes.
So if somebody wanted to get more information, you mentioned your website. That's a good place to go. They can come up and visit you,
Come
of
up
course.
and visit. We're also on Facebook, so you
Okay.
can like us on Facebook, which is the appropriate term now, and be up to date weekly on what's going on at the zoo, including new animals coming in, new exhibits on display.
Well, perfect. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today.
you.
We really appreciate it. And you can find out more information about Zoo and Summer Nights at the Zoo on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you are watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.